What is your name?
Tony Vitola.
And your name?
Samantha Graham.
What is it?
Samantha Graham.
Samantha Graham. How about you?
Tiffany.
And you?
Paul Clausen.
Paul. And these are your puppies?
Yes.
And what's that one's name?
Cody.
Cody. And this one?
Daisy.
Daisy. And what's your little puppy's name?
This is Bailey.
And what kind of dog is that?
Bailey is a mixture. She's a Shorky Poo.
Look at you, Shorky Poo. They look like happy puppies, huh? What brought you here?
She was basically just driving us
You gotta
nuts.
look up at me here, man. Okay.
Oh, she was just driving us nuts. She was, you know, we had no control over our dog. She was basically running the house, doing what she wanted to do when she wanted to do it.
And what about your dog? So they say I gotta keep this thing moving.
They were little hyper for us, and we wanted to get control.
And how old are they?
8 months.
8 months? And how much does this big one here weigh?
80 pounds.
And the second one?
65.
65. You see a change in this thing?
Yes.
How was after the first night, what happened?
They listened a lot better.
Really?
Yeah.
And how were they when you walked in?
Today?
Or the first day?
Horrible.
Horrible?
Yeah.
Not so good listeners.
Jumping all over. What I keep telling you.
They were not so good listeners.
Don't worry about it. Let them have fun with that till, because once we work your dog, it'll all stop. You remember me telling you that?
Yes.
You got a little attitude, didn't you?
Yeah.
Not a little attitude like, yeah, we'll see if it worked type attitude. But that was your skepticalness, right?
I was skeptic, to be honest with you. I was skeptic. Basically, the first session we were here, it was a 5-hour session. I'd say.
Well, it wasn't 5. It was supposed to be a 3-hour class, but we might have went a little overboard sometimes.
Right. But I tell you what, for the first couple of hours, I thought that this was just, a lecture on, how, what's worked for you in the past. But the last half hour, 45 minutes of the class where we actually worked with the dogs and gave it some simple commands and, took some simple suggestions, we noticed a big difference in her.
Yeah?
Yeah, huge.
So you're happy when you left the first night?
Absolutely. I was totally kind of shocked on the way home because I was skeptic and, I kind of walked home with my foot in my mouth. Yeah.
You seen it? You liked it too?
Yes, definitely.
How much did you learn that first night?
A lot. Everything.
Everything.
The dog got potty trained that night.
Seriously.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah, she's only had probably 2.
She's had a couple.
She had a couple actually. She's been sick this week, but for the most part, we got her going outside on a schedule, listening.
And you learned that the first night?
Yeah, evidently. She learned that the first night after, got a little control over her, and she didn't seem like she ran the house anymore.
So you didn't have to harm your dog to get this control?
No.
No? None at all?
Not at all.
No? Just teach you how to communicate, right?
Right.
And what about you? What you did the first night you were here?
We got a good night's sleep. We left here and they were exhausted. And they slept all night and they listened a lot better ever since.
They've been listening better? They run outdoors anymore?
No.
Does your dog run out the door?
No.
No.
No?
Tonight was a perfect example, right?
Yeah,
I had to run out to go get my cigarettes or something out of the car, and normally, like, she would run to the door, and the door's got like a little piston on it, so it stays open when you shut it, and she would always run out. She stayed right in the kitchen, giving her, 9 house.
That's it, and the dog stayed in that fast. Just after one class. Now after your behavioral class last week, what'd you think? Or when you came in? It was different when you came in, right?
Yeah, it's different, and it was even different tonight for them. Just walking into the building was even better.
Really? That's after the behavior. You learn a lot in that behavioral class, right?
Yeah.
Did you solve a lot of problems?
We're working on it.
You're working on it? That's cool. What do you? You can walk them now better without being drugged?
Yes.
Just after 2 classes? Wait till after tonight. I already talked to you. Well, that's cool. Now we're going to start tonight. Tonight we're going to learn how to heel them and learn how to do all that kind of stuff. And then we'll see what you think about it after tonight. How's that?
Sounds good.